Righto. Ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren. I'm going to introduce the following two. I don't want to call them guests. They are part of the family. They're a significant part of the family, significant part of our success, a significant part of our planning. They are the convoyers and the truck driver of our truck for the past number of years. I want us to put our hands together, yours and mine, as we welcome on stage. Ek gaan so kort paar woorde sê. As we welcome on stage Uncle Colin and Neelan. Yeah. Hussein, that's an excellent gesture. Can we all rise to our feet as we say a huge thank you. Dankie, shukran. Thank you to Uncle Colin. Thank you to Neelan. Ek het vroeër saam met Uncle Colin en net saam met Uncle Colin geskerts. Toe sê ek van Uncle Colin, ek gaan Colin oproep om so 'n weerberig te doen. He's world famous, Oomsteer. He's world famous. My family knows Uncle Colin's weather reports. I mean, ek dink Neelan as a cameraman and as an audiovisual is fantastic. Guys, ek het by ons Unie afskeid dit genoem. I think it was the Kroonstad, nie Gretchen. Eerste keer wat ons die trailer afgehak het by die Kroonstad. Vir die van julle wat nie weet nie. Neelan could have slept he could have slept somewhere else, B&B or some other form of accommodation. But we hooked off the trailer, Mr. Najjar, to send the one half of our birds in our truck to Bloemfontein and the other half stayed at Kroonstad. Instead of sleeping at accommodation or at proper housing, Neelan decided to sleep on the trailer with our birds, yours and mine, because he wanted to make sure that the birds are properly looked after. There were some fancies that joined our truck this year and hulle het gesê hulle het nog nooit gesien duwe word so goed kos en water gegee nie. Almal se behalwe myne, want ek dink myne kom altyd laat. Ek dink aan Colin die myne so lekker kos nie. Gooi mielies aan Colin, gooi mielies. You know, the length and the extent that these two gentlemen go through. Again, I'm going to share, Mr. Najjar, I hope that's okay. Our truck came under attack this year. Our truck came under attack and there's members here that have literally escorted our truck with Uncle Colin and Neelan in to safety points or a point of safety. They went above and beyond to put their own safety at risk to ensure that our pigeons get safe to race point. I'm not going to go to the detail and through the detail as to the vandalism that was caused to our truck. But one thing that was consistent throughout the year was the care and the conviction that Colin and Uncle Neelan gave our birds always. Never unwavering, never half measure, everything done to the utmost with the full support. We, Fbhu, Mr. Najjar, the management, Uncle Colin and Neelan, we thank you. Shukran, baie dankie. Thank you. We are now going to call on Mr. Aesop and Adrian. Where's Adrian? Adrian, Mr. Aesop, we're going to do our next lucky draw for the Carnival City One Loft race entry. Drum roll, please, Mr. DJ. A drum roll. Adrian, if you can hold the hat and let Mr. Aesop. Mr. Aesop is Fbhu's web developer, web designer. He makes sure that all the beautiful stuff you and I see filters through to everyone, not just locally, nationally, but internationally. Drum roll, please. Adrian, kan jy die hoed kleine bietjie lig? And Mr. Aesop, if you'll do us the pleasure in drawing the next free entrant into the Carnival City All-Flight Loft for 2026 series.
DDS Fisher. DDS Fisher.
DDS Fisher. DDS Fisher. Oh, it's Mr. Fisher. Many congratulations. The prize is one free entry into Carnival City All Flight Loft 2026 Racing Season Series. Well done. No, just shake his hand, photograph, and give him that. Yeah. That's the prize. That piece of paper is worth $1 million. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Earsop. Well done, Mr. Fisher. Next, we're going to call on stage to assist in the handout of the Kroonstad and the Bloemfontein trophies. One Loft Manager, Cape Town, One Loft, Emil Slabber. Let's put our hands together for Emil as we welcome him up to stage. We did our first ultramarathon race. That was the Vryburg. The second ultramarathon race is the Kroonstad. That was for 2025. We had 2. Next year, we will have 3. In third place, Kroonstad Board 2025. Third place position goes to Wajid Loft. Well done, Wajid. In second place, Kroonstad Board Fbhu 2025. Also from MPHU. He's known as the Kroonstad King. I believe they want to give him a Ballon d'Or for this race. In second place, from MPHU, Mr. Faisal Flowers. And your champion, Kroonstad champion in Fbhu for 2025. Not from MPHU, but from KPHU. In first position, your champion, Olive Loft. Must they stay for the Bloemfontein? Ons hulle 3 op die stage over die Bloemfontein? By Emil? Nee, hulle 3. Okay. Emil net die entry gee daar. Ja. Before you leave the stage, before we put our hands again together for the winners of this ultramarathon race, Olive Loft as the winner of the Kroonstad Marathon in Fbhu 2025 not only wins this beautiful trophy, but also wins a sponsored donation to Cape Town One Loft. Thank you, Mr. Emil Slabber. Let's put our hands together. Was a dual race weekend, the Kroonstad and the Bloemfontein, as we just heard, whilst we were thanking Uncle Colin and Neelan. The one half of the truck stationed at Bloemfontein, the other half went to Kroonstad. In third place, Bloemfontein Board in Fbhu 2025 from Wynberg Homing Union, Jay LaRue. In second place, on the Bloemfontein Board, FBHU 2025 from CFHU Ringquest family. Yeah. Well done, Fuad. And your Bloemfontein board champion in FBHU for 2025 from PDHU, Vos en van Vieren. Again, before we applaud them off from the stage, the winner of the Bloemfontein board race, similar to the winner of the Kroonfontein board race, receives a generous donation from Cape Town One Loft. A free entry into Cape Town One Loft for the 2026 season goes to Vos en van Vieren. Thanks, Emil, and thanks, champion. Let's give him a round of applause as they leave the stage. Ons roep nou na vore. Sy het gesê ek moet nie sê mevrou Gretchen nie, ek moet sê mevrou Petersen. Ons roep na vore Gretchen Petersen se vrou om die volgende oorhandigings te behartig. Ek hoop my Afrikaans is reg. The next race, the next board race is always a classic. I remember old Mr. Murat, it's a race that he was very passionate about, and yeah, I think if you come close to scoring high on this race and even winning on this race, it's known as one of the classics together with the Kroonstad board race. The next race that we're going to be acknowledging and giving recognition on is the Kimberley board. On the N12, in third position, Kimberley board, FBHU 2025. In third position, Olive Loft. Huh?
Give it Florrie lekkers.
Die lekkers.
Ja, die kyk eens. As hy het gister bygevoeg gewees het by.
Die lekkers of die chocolates?
Die chocolate.
Die chocolates. Die chocolates, ja.
Wat gaan we kan dit op probeer.
Ja. Okay. In second place on this classic race on the FBHU's race program, in second place on the Kimberley board 2025 from PDHU. We've seen him up on stage a few times this afternoon. Van die Parel, Vos en van Vieren. And the winner of this classic race, the winner of the Kimberley board in FBHU 2025, from KDHU, B. Leonard.
Okay.
Wat
Nou nie later.
Wat doen ons nou?
Ja, hy sê al die bootreise klaar.
Gaan sy al die boordreise doen?
Nee, maar gister sit hy heeldag aan die kant so daai.
Well done. Let's give them a huge round of applause. The Kimberley board winners for 2025. The next board race still on the N12. Ons het 'n klein bietjie nader gekom, so amper 200 km nader. A classic race. This was the second leg of our car race within Fbhu for 2025. In third place on the Prisca board, Fbhu 2025 from MDU Team Neo Vision. Well done, Kenneth. In second place on the Prisca board, Fbhu 2025 from NSHU, Mr. C. Bierwinkel. And our champion on the Prisca board, Fbhu 2025, in first place, Vermeulen and Jerdenlofts. As well, Vermeulen. Well done to the Prisca board race winners. The next board race still on the N12.